He was right.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best. We taking over. Listen. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali, Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel and switch it. Red light stop, make it drop for the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you want, I said I get it. Want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Yeah. Listen. Bounce. It's what I does. I get money 8 day, I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. Ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine. That's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it.
I wish I game was at.
My city. Please no fit it. I'm too rich. The bread and get stupid. I'm silly. Money that come running like water. Money so hot. Miami on fire. You better be. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it but no one reports it. I run in. Cause we taking over.
God. Hey, turn your quality to 72 so you can see it better. 772. Or 720. You got the quality.
When you see, better duck like the Mac got an east pass. What? I don't give a fuck. I run these streets. Y'all talk that. I want that beat. I'ma tell you like a G told me. They'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT. Coming down Sunset, sitting on D. Feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana in the man trees. Please.
Daddy's mine. Alright, add me. It's I mean James. It's YRB_ Sky 12.
Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda. He didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne. I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist special pop, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touching it will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of bloomers. I just rock with Junior. I am the little big cause we taking it over. One city at a time.
Wait, what is? I forgot him. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Alright, James. Getting him out of here.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Hello again, everybody. Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And the series being hosted in Indianapolis for tonight's game, as the Pacers will be going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking at Minnesota, unable to steal a road win in Game 1, they'll look to even the series tonight. A win here would go a long way to erasing the bitter taste from their mouths. And coming into Game 2 after dropping Game 1 of the finals, do you think that they can come back in this series?
Let me hurry up and do it. Dead. Why are you making so bad?
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and Indiana. Look at Indiana. They hold a 1-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with David Lee. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Rubio, the pass to Levine. Lee outside. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. For the 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Rubio. To the middle to end the run, and fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The free throw drops for Towns. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. It's 2-on-1, and he gets it to go. George has got 5.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The drive by Rubio lets the 3 fly. Another.
Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
What's up?
By Minnesota. Pacers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And now it's a double-digit lead. That's 7 points for Paul George.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. they're completely in disarray.
Bro, why you want me to cut? Bro, why you want me to cut your hair?
At some point, defensively, you have to take something
bro, why,
away.
Bro?
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Again, Indiana.
You know, usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well.
I'm gonna go my hair back. If I do, I'm doing dreads again. I'm doing
the feed to Lee. Just
jelly.
No good.
Oh,
good D by
jelly.
Rubio. Timberwolves trail by 11. Out to the wing. Levine.
I just used to jelly.
And the wing jumper offline.
Well, I think he's good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Turner. Mahimi comes in for Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Ellis. And Zhang kicks to Muhammad. The pass to Pekovic. 9 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Buckets. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Buckets got 11 points.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And he gets it to go.
How did he make that?
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Paul George.
I'm sorry, I'm not finna go my hair back.
And he's good on the second.
Probably I go my hair back like.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 13-point game. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly,
Brother,
you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle. It's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Hill. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hill's got his first 2 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And so here is Indiana. 13-point lead. Ezeli kicks to Hill. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Sloan. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Playing to the crowd, guys.
Here's Buckets. He kicks to Ezeli. Buckets. Muhammad covering.
You still got your player
Buckets
on it?
passes to Mahimi. Here's Buckets.
Oh, man.
And that one comes up a bit short. From deep three-point range. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hit.
I think I had that all my life. Always.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now and then. Both teams deciding to change it up. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Buckets, he's in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Paul George is out there with Mahini. And it's Soto in at the 4. That's the Pacers 5. Pacers leading by 5. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wolves played a role for them. He had 12 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double. A standout effort all around. His play was a big part of why they were able to jump out to the early series lead by taking game 1. Will he be as effective in game 2?
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort. Guys.
Wait a minute. Trying to see when they bend.
Actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Wiggins against George. Just 5 to shoot, and it's Wiggins missing.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets.
That
He's
really
always
does
going to make you
just
work
that
for it. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Pass to Levine. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. His 3-pointers off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Got a hand on it.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Pacers leading by 9.
It's just working. Why is it not working?
Buckets covered by Rubio. They set the screen. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Ellis can't get that one to fall either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Outside for George. Finds himself wide open and
I'm
drills
gonna
it.
get double with 6 minutes.
George has got 13.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Now, here's Rubio. He's covered closely. Passes to Towns. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. And the first half is now in the books. Pacers lead by 9. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David Lee. And David, tell us what your approach was defensively in this game tonight.
It's nobody in my live stream. They all came and they went away.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shots.
How are you cheating with us?
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
On the court for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. David Lee is out there with Towns, and it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. Buckets passes to Ellis. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ellis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
What about the front of it? What about the front of the case? Like, the cover.
That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
My player won't do it. He's 6'7", point guard. He can't do it.
And now, let's hit it. We go. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second chance points. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks again, Doris. Begovic with a screen. Pass to Atkins. Can they get it? It's tipped. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball.
No foul.
And it's George missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Muhammad dishes to Begovic. And Sloan kicks to Lee.
That's not a foul, dude. I didn't.
Puts up the baby hook. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Buckets. Pacers leading by 14. In the corner, George with it. The shot. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. George has got 15.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Sloan. Second shot opportunity. Shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage.
Oh!
God, George is just nasty.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt there are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. First free throw is good. Indiana making some changes. Festus Ezeli comes in for Allen. And it's C.J. Miles in for George. And a change for the Timberwolves. Jang, he's checked in for David Lee. Sloan hits them both.
I got no bars like my white.
And it's Indiana's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
Oh my God, baby.
A floater. Got it. Nice one there from Buckets. Buckets got 6 points in the quarter.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed.
Oh my
God. They've been 5-star in every category.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pekovic with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Muhammad. Pekovic with the screen for Muhammad. To the middle. Tries again. And Pekovic with the lay-in. Pekovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And stolen by Pekovic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He feeds it to Jang. The dish to Sloan. Here's Atkins. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
And that's good stuff from him.
Why does it say you on? I thought it said he was on GTA.
Nice touch.
Indiana calls timeout.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks.
Rainey's checked in for Indiana. Ellis comes in for Buckets. An entirely new group in.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Buckets, he's in at the point. Allen is out there with Paul George. Then it's Ellis, and it's Turner in at the 5. That's the Pacers' 5.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rubio, the pass to Muhammad. Back to Rubio. Takes the three. Some solid defense there from Buckets.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Here's Rubio. Rubio missing again.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Here's Buckets. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Oh my God, I'm missing why they've been wearing this.
On the wing, Wiggins. Defended by George. Rubio with a wide open look. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Pick by Lee.
How did the
Here's Muhammad,
make it
and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Allen, that's good. Now Rubio. Feeds to Muhammad. Puts up a three. Here's Towns. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First one falls for him. Beans checked in for Minnesota. Second free throw, no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
No good from Buckets.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
There's the pick. Here's Buckets.
No.
They get it again. 44 seconds left in the game. Goes up again. That's good. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Shot's good.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Rebound, Minnesota. Levine kicks to Towns. The shot by Rubio. Buries it. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally. So it's Indiana picking up the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum up.
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Paul, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Torres, thank you as always. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.
I won't keep my ways, okay? That's impossible because it's just like 2 more weeks until school. It's not gonna happen unless I do the Fetty Wap here, but it's still not. It's still not gonna happen. Anyway, cause I just cut it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's okay. It's so gay.
Sports Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
You hit them bars?
And the series being hosted in Minneapolis for tonight's game, as the Timberwolves will be going up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, they got it done in Game 2, much to the delight of their hometown fans. They'll try to keep those good times going tonight. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to.
Minneapolis, Minnesota, our setting as we take a look at this striking view of the landmark 3rd Avenue Bridge. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Hillam and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Taking a look at Minnesota, they can't panic, but after losing the first 2 on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this 3rd game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility.
They sound like Quran, though. He's not going
forward. Fans would simply get crazier and more hyped up.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Pacers. Buckets is in at the point. Turner is out there with Lavoy Allen.
Hey, what you say? Hold on. What was that? Who was that? Dang it! No. Somebody said. Sub to me and say I will sub back for you with phone accounts. Alright, I got you.
Then it's Ellis, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Rubio the pass to Towns. The shot will not go, so Indiana will take it the other way. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
It's tipped, but he recovers it. Second chance shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And stolen by Wiggins. They push it up 4 on 3. He must
never.
Pulls it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
No good from buckets. Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And Rubio kicks to Levine. Screen by Lee. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Indiana leading by 4. And it's Ellis penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellis has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Levine dishes to Rubio. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets it to go. Rubio's got 5.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bean passes to Rubio. Shot off the screen, and Turner with the block. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
What the heck? Every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Levine kicks to Rubio. Good on the shot.
Yeah,
7.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Buckets covered by Rubio. Passes it to Buckets from 20 feet out. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Timberwolves trail by 3. Wiggins lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Nate McMillan. He had an upbeat attitude when we spoke, especially for being down 2 games in the NBA Finals. He explained his demeanor, though, saying everyone expects them to hold serve in their building, and we feel we can do the same. Confidence not lacking on their sideline despite the deficit, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Minnesota with the ball, following the miss by Freak.
Did you see the
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. That one goes. Count.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Azile's checked in for Turner. Mahimi comes in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Hill in for Ellis.
I thought that was a fake.
Buckets passes to Azile. And stolen by Pekovic. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. And Zhang kicks to Sloan. Now the dish to Pekovic.
Tell me. Wait, it says 2K17? No, no.
Tries again, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Pekovic has got his first basket of the night.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Buckets passes to Hill. Down low, here's Buckets. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And that's now 7 points for Freak.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Fires from deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
They've got Zhang. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Donald Sloan. And there's Bekovic, and it's Atkins, and it's a 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Muhammad, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Soto, the pass to Buckets. From 7, again, Indiana. Timberwolves trail by 4. Feeds it to Zhang. Kicks it to Muhammad. And he converts the layup. Muhammad's got his second bucket of the night.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Inside, got a piece of it. Dishes it to Bekovic.
It was there. I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
300 accounts down with it. I just got them anyways. But I'll go ahead and do it.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for CJ Miles. 1:25 left in the first half. And there's the pass to Muhammad. And it's all evened up. Muhammad's got 4 points this quarter.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Hill with it. Now defended by Muhammad. The shot's good from Buckets.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of
300
fighting
you
over
can
those
do that with
screens.
300.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Pass to Wiggins. To the wing right side. And Muhammad gets to Sloan. And the rejection by Azili. The Pacers shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Buckets passes to Azili. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That one misses. Timberwolves shooting in this game 45%. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Muhammad dishes to Bekovic. He feeds it to Muhammad. Pass to Sloan. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's the lob to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Pacers out in front, leading by just 2.
Well, Ricky, what if...
One v one, real quick. 1v1.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3.
What a night so far for Buckets. He's got 11 points and 2 blocks.
On the court for Indiana. Buckets.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
in
yeah,
at point guard.
oh, yeah,
Paul George is out there with Allen. Then it's Ellis, and it's Turner in at center. Screen by Lee. Levine kicks to Towns, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one,
Yeah,
but they managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not
Oh
think
my
they were going
God,
to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious. Resilience and character to battle this far back.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He ended with 25 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Not loose. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
I wish I could go and get you though. Instead of going against
All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Here's Lee, and he banks in the layup. Lee's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping.
We're playing too much.
Be more physical, be more aggressive.
It's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. There's a screen. And George kicks to Allen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
What the?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wiggins has got 6.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Stolen by Rubio. Got a piece of it. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th on the list, Freak.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
To the paint. Here's Towns.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Timberwolves gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Good on the second free throw. Indiana leading. Here's Buckets. He kicks it to Turner. The shot from the low post is good.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. They set the pick. Wiggins passes to Towns. Rubio outside. Rocket 6. He dishes it to Zhang, and that one's good. Zhang's got his first basket.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Puts up a 3, and the Pacers another three.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Chang a screen, and Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Here's Towns, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The free throw drops for Towns. So both teams making some changes here. And Towns drops them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Buckets. Muhammad covering. Here's Buckets. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves trail by 3. Sloan passes to Atkins. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, partner, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here.
Over to the left wing. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the dunk. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Muhammad with it. Now defended by Buckets. Poked away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Just 5 to shoot. Now the feed to Muhammad. One-on-one here. And the basket by Hill. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Got it off in time, and no good trying to get that one. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pacers lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter for the Pacers. Turner comes in for C.J. Miles, and it's Buckets in for Hill. Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Gorky Dan. And it's Atkins in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Buckets. Almost with a nice jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
They now take the lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's lane, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Wiggins outside. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Wiggins outside. Towns with it. Now defended by Buckets. Here's Atkins. They get the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's George. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, how about Paul George in this 12 points? He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. He told them, this is what we played for all season, guys, right here. We have to summon every ounce of energy and strength and leave it on the floor. We'll see if they have it in them, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, boys. Here's the screen. Rubio comes with the double team.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Extreme confidence at the line. That's how you win close ones.
Levine dishes to Rubio. Passes it to Towns. Kicks it out to Rubio. He goes up again, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Minnesota with the ball. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Money!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
It's Allen with the drive. Buries it. A huge shot to tie it up. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
What? Nothing. Huh? I guess. I've been on charger though. So 13%. Keep it, though. Make sure it's
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Rubio. This now to Towns. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't.
What?
Get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we'll...
Whoa. Did you say going overtime?
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these... He's checked in for Indiana. Here's Ellis. Feeds it to Allen to tie it up. And the officials call over the back. Way too aggressive there.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ellis against Rubio. Kicks it to Levine. Takes it off the glass.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Dishes to Lee from 17 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. And so it's Indiana with it. Here's Buckets. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Buckets got 22.
You got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
But it went double overtime in the final.
Here's Wiggins. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Pacers.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. entire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Back to Rubio. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
That was almost a highlight reel play, but they couldn't quite sync up.
And the pass to Wiggins.
Sinks it. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Allen. Stolen by Levine. So they foul intentionally. There's the steal.
Well, that was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Just no let-up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Here's Buckets. Connects! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. It's Ellis on the wing. Pass to Buckets to tie it up. It falls!
Let's go! Let's go.
He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Rubio. Oh, missed it.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were
Are you stupid, boy? Basketball.
Welcome back to overtime basketball in what has been a tremendous battle so far. We're going to keep this one going. And Minnesota has possession. He's checked in for Hill. And the Pacers with possession here. Trailing by 2. George, no good. Here's Rubio at balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that. Terrible turnover.
I need you guys to crash in the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position. Effort, fellas. Effort!
So it's Minnesota now. They lead by 4.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Now the feed to Towns. Left block shot on the way. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here. Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Here's Ellis. He's got 11. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Buckets passes to Ellis. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
Monte Ellis, one of the great scorers in the game, and his team is getting his best effort right now.
Passes to Towns. He feeds it to Lee. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there, and you hear it in their reaction.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
And that's an intentional foul. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a three can tie it now.
Here's Levine. Offline with his three. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series.
You need to say nothing.
Yes, I'm here with Paul George.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He just owned the overtime period. It's hard to come up any bigger than that in clutch time, and he delivered some huge offense to help close out the win.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took him to school tonight in every possible way.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie.
Your life. Oh, life is funny. What'd you say? You talking to me? SUB4SUB Pro. You were poor.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo
LeBron was
para
playing
mirar
this.
de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar en el cielo.
Bruh.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started.
He's going to the Lakers.
And the series being hosted in Minneapolis for tonight's game, as the Timberwolves will be going up against the Indiana Pacers.
Checking
out the Pacers,
Derrick
they claimed
Rose
a
signed with
memorable
the Cavaliers,
overtime win
but I don't
in
know
Game
where Kyrie
3.
gonna go though.
And
He
while they'd
already
love
signed-
to get
well,
the
he's
job
not
done
signed
in
yet, but-
regulation tonight, they'll take a win by any means. And Kenny, a monster
Now he
elimination
do.
game
If
tonight.
they-
If
if
you're
that
the
was like the
underdog and
prime,
fighting
then-
for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win.
Minneapolis, Minnesota, our setting as we take a look at the striking view of the landmark 3rd Avenue Bridge. There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. You look at Minnesota. They're trailing 3 games to none. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens. Injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. You've got to play it through, and certainly these fans, how about seeing it happen? Well, maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court right now for the Pacers. Buckets in at point guard. Turner is out there with Allen. Then it's Ellis, and it's George in at the 3. Here's Buckets from the right block. The shot is good. Buckets got his first bucket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Wiggins. Excellent D there from Buckets.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And George, here we go. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Rubio outside. There's the pass to Levine. Rebound by Buckets. Buckets got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's George finishing it off.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Here's Rubio. Paul George making his last shot. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And the Pacers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Allen. Towns with the steal. Lee kicks to Rubio. The tray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. We talked about the uphill battle his team was facing, and he said, I am trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but now we have a chance to make history if we were to come back in these finals. That's one way to look at it, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And so it's Indiana with it after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. The shot's good from Buckets.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Rubio dishes to Levine. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by Paul George. Pacers leading by 4. Ellis kicks to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of force.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak 3rd.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Turner. Mahimi comes in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. And George Hills subbed in for Ellis. And here are the Pacers now. They lead by 4.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Here's Sloan following the basket by George Hill, and the shot is good.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's buckets. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know. Can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And he gets the bucket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Dishes it to Muhammad. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Chang with a screen on him. Sloan passes to Dang. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Here's buckets. Monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your team.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. And David Lee is subbed in for Jang. And Indiana making a change here. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with David Lee. And it's Pekovic in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And the jam by Levine.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Rubio dishes to Levine. And Pekovic kicks to Wiggins. Inside. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And stolen by Wiggins. And Turner with the block. Pass to Buckets. It's back to Hill. They set the pick. There's the double team with Pekovic. Stolen by Levine. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He finished with 33 points, and he was a thief out there as well, adding a hefty amount of steals to his totals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Yeah, he's not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Atkins checked in, and Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Levine. Then, for the Pacers, Vasily comes in for Turner. And it's C.J. Miles in for Paul George.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on the second free throw. Indiana leading. Here's Buckets. The 19-footer is on the money. Buckets got 4 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Wiggins, look at that jam.
Beautiful. And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Buckets. He has 15 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
On the court for Indiana. Buckets. He's in at the point. Allen is out there with Paul George. Then it's Turner. And it's Ellis at the 2. Lee sets a screen for Rubio. To the inside. Here's Towns.
No.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Towns. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Buckets. And Indiana, another 3.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Here's Towns, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Timberwolves have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. George passes to Buckets. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He's on fire, Kevin. They've got to bring the double team sooner when he's got the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now, here's Rubio. Not a lot of room. There's the screen. Feeds to Levine. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Freak third.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Zhang's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Mahimi's checked in. Zhang, a screen. Now, here's Rubio. Defense right on him. Towns kicks to Rubio. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Zhang, a screen. Rubio dishes to Levine. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Passes it to Buckets. Kicks it out to Ellis. And again, it's Indiana converting.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
has some information for us, Doris.
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. He added one more thing as well, which was that he wants them driving the lane and taking the ball strong to the hoop at every opportunity. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Outside for George, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Some changes for Minnesota. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Zach. Here's Levine. Levine is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Towns. Then it's David Lee. And it's Atkins in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Wiggins drives in. It's stolen by Hill. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's George finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Wiggins, and the layup's good off the glass.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
A shot's good from buckets. Timberwolves trail by 11. Wiggins outside. Step back shot. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he knocks down the first one.
Some really terrific numbers for Hill. He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Timberwolves. It's deflected, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Hill passes to Buckets. Ball's knocked loose.
Yeah.
It's back to Hill. Allen with the screen for Hill. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
The offensive rebound. There's the bucket. Good. That's now 8 points for David Lee.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The shot's good from Buckets.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at.
I think Arizona.
Keep feeding the fire.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins.
And Fiji. I don't drink water, I drink Fiji.
6 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Again, Wiggins missing.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Paul George with the steal. Here's Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And that's now 6 points for Allen. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pacers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Nate McMillan address his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me, show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
The Pacers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes the first.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
To the paint, here's George, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
The try by Rubio. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Lee.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Rubio against Ellis. 1:52 left in the game. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Ellis. Levine kicks to Towns from 10 feet out. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Knocks it loose, and Rubio kicks to Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 5 here tonight. Turner with a screen on Rubio. Buckets passes to George. The dish to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Pacers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but they had to weather a few struggles along the way. Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for buckets. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And it's George finishing it off.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
On the wing, Ellis. From the corner. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Towns, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or 2, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And he shows the focus. And they've done it, the new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
That's a joke too, huh? Alright, I left with that too. How is he getting this, bro? Hey, someone on Jenny. I can't see nothing, bro.
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up. Hey, yo, close it on Johnny. Okay.
What the fuck? No, I feel like him do that. Alright, come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. No. You trash. You tried to say hi, yeah. Why made me do that? This is the last one. Come on, got this. Kurt, step back. Pull up. Bang. Drop it. Put him in the coffin. Put him in the coffin. How did you make that? games. Stupid trash. Shoot that poop. Oh my god, you're so trash. Come on, Brandon. Trash, Brandon, you stupid. Brandon. You are Brandon. Trash. Brandon, you're trash. Brandon, you're Let's go, finally. Finally, I get to stop it. Let's go, give me another one, come on. Got this. Oh my god, he made that. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Oh. Or are you not gonna get this, bro? Come on. Oh my god, bro. Boom.
Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.